Oh, come on. Anyway, mine started with my throat.
Why your throat?
They were just, I don't know. Like, I went to Chad's sister-in-law's house to try and help him with a project. Got home, took my nap like usual. I think I ate before the nap. Anyway. Took the nap, woke up like 2 hours later. There's just like a knot feeling in my throat, like right here. Listeners, you can't see it, but it's right here.
Were you gargling nails or something?
No, I don't know. So I go about my day. Next day, it's worse.
Uh-huh.
And it hurts to swallow.
Uh-huh.
That goes on about 2 days. Next day...
okay, you've gone 3 days. 3 days, you didn't think, maybe I'll do a cough drop or like...
No, I was doing cough drops like next day.
Okay.
Or the next night, but...
I was going to say, if you went 3 days and didn't do a cough
drop... The third day, I went downtown to get a hot toddy. And then after that, had that mixture
Which you didn't finish the one from Friday night.
That one. But after the hot toddy, I went home and had a mixture of apple cider vinegar, honey, and lemon juice. Which helped, but was not a cure-all.
Is this like the family recipe or just...
No, it's like something my boss at work told me about. Which overall is just like supposed to be like a detox
So
treatment.
Did you buy this from work and then take it home, or you just already had it at home?
No. My dad's been taking like shots of apple cider vinegar for whatever he's doing for a while, so we already just had it on hand.
Why is he taking shots?
I don't... Well, that's how he drinks it. Plus, it's very horrible to just drink by itself.
Why is he taking shots of it, though? Still,
I don't know. Old age, I don't know. I don't know. It helps him somehow. Anyway, like I said before, it's
apple cider and vinegar. Okay.
When I looked up the ingredients online, they were like, "This is just like well, maybe not natural, but just a what is known as like a detox tea or something like that." So
you could do like a green tea.
Yeah,
that's a little better tasting.
Yeah,
and yet you want to drink the sour monkey.
Yeah, because and
mix it with a cough drop. Isn't that bad?
Who fucking knows? Anyway, I've had worse downtown. Anyway, cough drops and other different alcohols. It helps overall.
Unless you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, you never know. Anyway.
We already have enough of that in the group. We don't need another.
Anyway, so this goes on
So how long have you had these symptoms?
Either the later half of Thursday or Friday till yesterday. So about a week.
Okay. Let's go see a doctor.
I did. Got me a shot of some antibiotics, and literally within that same day, it was like, no sore throat.
He gave you a shot. He didn't give you a pill?
I don't swallow pills. So they're like, well, since you don't swallow pills, and in liquid form, there's just not enough to really affect it in like one shot it is. So,
where'd you get the shot?
In my hip. They put a shot up in my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Did the nurse do it or the actual doctor?
It was the nurse. Well, no, technically the guy who saw me is technically the nurse practitioner to the actual doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the doctor, and then I guess like just a normal nurse did it to me.
We could have gone downtown and see if we could find your lady doctor.
That's not the same doctor.
I don't care. We could have gone down there.
I already know where she be, and I'm not going to interfere with anything she's doing.
But you're sick.
I have a sore throat.
But you could have. You gonna start this anytime, or are we just gonna like kill time?
Whoa. But we got to go through the story. See, there's my story for the podcast, at least.
Okay, we've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and which means his story is where he was at. Why we didn't
which is figure more
one.
Interesting. Not him walking around with Christopher's.
What is this?
What are you?
You're a.
Why are you?
That's up to you.
Where's this inspiration coming from?
Hatred for his type.
Other than you're going through someone else's room.
Bitch, I ain't got no type.
It was by the stairs.
He don't want it no more. It's free reign for who gets it.
Bitch ain't got no type.
If your valuables ain't in your room, they for anybody apparently.
The game is a foot.
So what?
All right.
So I'm gonna just bring it up since I've seen some thought plays of these things that were announced the other days.
What was announced?
Pokemon Gen 8.
Are we jumping right into that?
I'm jumping right into that because he's not starting anything.
Don't we want to do the intro before you?
No, the fuck we ain't, bitches. It's episode 30. We did it. 29 more than I thought we'd ever do.
Here's some pictures of a tit job.
Woo! Show them. Woo! 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 30 episodes, guys. We did it. We're halfway done with the podcast.
Oh.
We're going to end on episode 60, take a 3-year hiatus, come back for a final 9, end it on 69, and then we're going to make...
Where you will find out if I ever get rid of my title as the Downtown Rat. Pro tip, probably not, but...
You will die as
Yeah, you're going to die in the time skip.
No. As
and
what?
And then the movie is us trying to, like, get the cost together to bury you.
The cops?
Because you don't have any fucking funds. See, that's why we made that little Tyler money challenge, because, it was like this is the plot. Will he get it? No, he won't. No surprise. Like, he ain't gonna make it. Like, spoiler alert for the end of this season. Like, he doesn't fucking do it.
So he just dies
because he wastes money on hot toddies and doesn't drink them all. You knew you didn't like. You don't like the individual components of that. So why'd you think
I like whiskey?
What was the other components?
I don't know if there was actually whiskey in that one or not, but
then you paid for a non-alcoholic drink, but paid full price.
Oh no, I didn't pay for it after reviewing the bill.
Tyler stole from people that love and trust and honor you.
I figured there'd be alcohol in it, so I just went ahead and gave him my card, and he opened it. But either he didn't put alcohol in it, or he was like, "Here's a freebie."
Did you hear that, John? If you have the air that you have alcohol in it, Tyler's going to give you his card.
Yeah.
Tyler, I'm going to go fix a drink. Card, please.
You don't have the machine to operate said card.
It's my asshole. All Jews have that.
It's his phone. Everybody's got it on
their
phone.
Do you have the little plug and play app?
I don't need that.
He just scans the barcode.
Take a picture of your card. And the last 3 digits on the back.
That's not favorable at all.
Yeah, it is.
You know nothing of how the real world works, Tyler.
That's called theft.
No, it's not.
I'm going to break my bottle full of liquor all over the table and shake you.
I'm going to break my bottle.
You won't do it. You won't waste booze.
It was International Women's Day, y'all.
And that's why they released Captain Marvel today.
But
guess what? We're not talking about that either.
Technically
we're teasing topics now. This is how we do it now. Episode 30. It's
2-week hiatus, Pokemon movie. Justin went somewhere. Chad and Reed got married.
No, they had already been married. Actually, no. According to the context of the story, they're not married yet.
What are you talking about? You weren't there.
I thought they went there to get married.
No, we went there to go up the legendary stairs.
Who are we, though?
I am...
Captain 30, baby. All right.
Usually it's you, dum-dum.
You're always last. You're not
yeah.
last this time. You're not last this time. You're going first. You're not going last this time.
I'm Captain 30, and I'm joined by Beanie Boy.
That's not me.
You are Beanie Boy.
No, he's not going last this time.
Okay, dum-dum.
That's how the joke works. It goes, it's blankety blank, and unfortunately still John. That's how it works. That's
but
how it's
we are his
29
number age. This episode is not. He needs to be first.
He's not
center.
30.
Either way, it's
You don't know, man.
We got in the same decade as him. Yay. No.
Tyler, goddamn, you've known this man for 10 years or more.
That's less than half his life.
Made love countless times. Don't know his age.
Countless being twice.
Okay. Has it really been 10 years since we've known each other?
Probably it's 2019.
I've known you since I was like 15, so yeah, it's been 10 years.
Yeah,
since
we started high school in 2007. I knew you at least halfway through high school, so.
Oh, hell.
John's like, I'm getting old.
It's our 10-year friend.
Why the fuck do I know these guys for so long?
Well, it's like, let's reflect over the past 10 years. A lot of Dragon Cons.
Every year.
Cons.
You know what they call the
a lot of shenanigans.
You know what they call the 10-year anniversary? It's the year of the yacht. And so you're supposed to get us a yacht.
Where does it fit on the list? You got to update the list. I already got the glossy paper.
That's the main thing we ever wanted.
That's been done. Where's the list? Update this list.
Was it like some hanging rope on the second list or something like
that? It doesn't matter. Everything was like the second item. Glossy paper was always number one. There was always this is the new number 2, but we still need that glossy paper.
I know
so I
one
haven't
was
heard
a
the new
sick
number
pull-up
1.
bar. Me and Tony wanted
to
have one.
He has that over there.
No, we wanted to have one set up like in the hallway that went to go to your grandmother's room. Like we used to hang in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Tony, let's get a pull-up bar. Just put it right here.
So come up with the new number 1.
All right, the new
number
today
1 is... I am...
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
I like Dum Dum Beanie Boy.
I'm double rum Coke boy.
But you drank neither.
Tonight I did, yeah.
No, you did.
I did.
You did.
I went downtown before this.
I'm Captain 30, and I can sense your lies.
I had a double rum and Coke and Lord Grey.
Be gone!
Now, did you actually pay for these, or were these free again?
No,
Did you
I paid.
actually pay for them? This is Captain 30's regular.
One with cash, one with card. It happens.
You didn't pay for them, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You stole them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you with all my might. You little prick.
I stole them and gave
Wearing
him some
beanies,
compensation in exchange.
swinging your dick around in public. I ain't got no problem with that. But stealing drinks, I'm
heinous.
I'm gonna neuter you.
Wait,
but not for the swing and the
dick. Stealing drinks, I'm gonna neuter you. That seems a little bad for punishment.
Yeah, and if you get caught, swinging your dick around too much, I make you smoke a whole carton of cigarettes. You sell cigarettes to minors?
He puts you in.
I murder your parents. Boom. My justice is swift. All right. We got a third boy. What is your name? Double rum and coke boy?
Yeah.
Why?
Please bring me a double rum and coke, audience.
You just try. You were literally like.
I mean, is there rum
Tyler
upstairs?
is mentally a 15-year-old girl. I drink.
I just want more double rum and coke right now.
Do the Ahigo face.
No.
That's being generous. I wouldn't even go as far as 15.
Those are 14-year-olds who do that.
No. Maybe the stuff you
What the hell?
want.
14-year-olds is great.
They're on the internet. They know about this shit.
For double rum and cokes?
No, for the Ahigo.
Ahigo. Don't look it up, John. Stay pure.
He's already seen it.
I have no clue what it is.
Anyways, John. Who were you, third man?
Unfortunately, still John. I don't know how we made it to 30.
We made it to 30. This is the finale.
I figured Reed would come in and burn the whole set down, and I would be homeless. But it hasn't happened yet.
We did just build this set. We have a live tiger. Tony? I wish it was Tony in a suit. He went, meow. He got really into it. I'd be like, damn, Tony. Fuck. You're going to awaken something in Tyler. So, once again, 30th podcast. Still, Tyler just sits on his phone looking at porn the entire time.
You know it.
We can talk about it now, but I'm just going to say we just got out of a movie for 2 hours, so I understand Tyler's been off social media for 2 hours. You've been off social media.
Okay, PewDiePie.
That's not.
He's got 2 hours worth of smut to catch up on.
I got to look at the girls and boys. I don't judge.
There's barnacles here. Yeah, I don't know. Are
they sexy?
No, well, I mean, they built them sexy, but...
What?
See, like this, like...
What in the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone's just posted them in this Not Safe for Work chat. I don't know. I just scrolled through it.
Are you
why are they here?
Are you in a sexy Lego group?
No, someone just posted them.
Yeah.
It's usually just cartoons or something like that. I don't know.
You just need to leave that group.
There's
sexy Lego figures are brought in.
There's some pretty real tits in here too. Also,
you need to get out. That's the rubber hose you need to look at.
Up your nose with that rubber hose.
I don't know what that phrase means.
Up your nose.
That's the rubber hose you need to look at. So, where do you want to start, John? You want to talk about the hiatus? We're forefront with our viewers.
I already presented the topic before we started this.
Yeah, but
present your little adventure last week while we didn't actually record.
All right.
Or you want to wait for one of the actual other people who went with
we
you.
can talk about it. I mean, I'm sure if...
They'll put their inputs in later.
So, last week, we left on Saturday. We could have probably recorded a podcast on Friday, but we just didn't. Reed wanted to record a podcast while driving. The audio would have sounded like shit. It ought to sound like shit. Honestly, I really did record us for 30 seconds, and I listened back to it. I was like, this is not... You hear the road. I was like, it was not going to sound good.
It would have been awesome.
And then we were going to record it in the hotel room, but Reed and... I don't know if he's going to mind me saying it. I'm not going to say his name if he doesn't want it said. The other guy went out. I was going to go out. I didn't. I went to the gym at the hotel. Chad stayed in.
Y'all were at a hotel that actually had a gym?
Yeah.
Most hotels usually have something.
Not the hotel.
There's not much to it.
Chad jerked off while I was at the gym. I gave him about an hour.
Did I say you told him he could, or he said he was
I said, Chad, you jerk
You're
off.
saying the name, but yeah.
What? There's another man.
Okay, the other guy. I thought you were talking
exclusively
about
Chad.
There's
a fourth person who went.
There was a fifth.
There was
a fifth, but the other two went separately and stayed separately. So basically, the Chadster and the Reedster and I went to the grand old city of Huntsville, Alabama. Now, the journey was treacherous. We saw many a backwoods town, had many a talk about many of people. I learned a few things about Chad and Reed.
Is the moist still there?
We were going down a mountain, and like we're going around this curb, and there's like a river at the bottom of it. I don't know if it's a mountain, but we were going down, and so there's like a huge steep where all these trees are, and there's a beach, and there's like a river. Cool. And I just made the thing. I was like, what would y'all do if I just started having a fucking aneurysm right now? Because it was like wet, and we're going around it, and Reed's kind of speeding, not knowing where we're going.
Oh, you let him drive?
Yeah, it's his car.
How the hell are you not dead?
You know, I'm getting to that, John.
We question that every day.
I'm getting to that, John. I said, what are you going to do if I had an aneurysm? And Reed said, God, he's always fucking embarrassing us. He's like, Chad, push his ass out. And so in this hypothetical situation, I'm having a brain aneurysm. I get thrown on the side of the road. I tumble down, hitting trees onto the beach in this rainy weather where they think, Chad and them said, yeah, he's going to have amnesia and wake up. And I was like, no, if you don't treat a brain aneurysm, I'm probably fucking dead. Like, you lose motor function. But they said I was going to get amnesia and become, first off, a lumberjack, which leads into me running a lumberyard and becoming the most successful man in Alabama. Like, he said, I become better for it, but I forget everything. And I was like, all right, that's kind of fucked up, but I think it's really fucked up that y'all's reaction to aneurysm is he's embarrassing us. There's only 3 of us in this car. You're always embarrassing us. Push him out of the car. But I guess if it led to me being the most, like, successful man in Alabama,
yeah,
I guess that's all right. I mean, what
for Alabama,
what do you want to say about Alabama? Alabama.
I mean, why the hell did you go there?
We went there to see the comedian.
No names.
Oh, his name was Scott. That's it. His name was just Scott.
Scott's very famous in the South.
Scott South. No, we saw Eric Andre.
Ah, shit.
He had 2 people perform before him. First off, they made us wait in the lobby for like an hour past the start time. When we didn't know this about the club. They just said like the tickets were cheaper, but because that there was a 2-item purchase minimum. And I thought like most shows I go to they have like food and drink, but it's not like
mandatory.
No, but I mean like there's like drink, but usually the food's like chips or something. They had a like fucking menu. You get a burger there, and like everything was expensive. We went to eat Five Guys beforehand. Now. Huntsville celebrated Mardi Gras the weekend before. So every restaurant, like Reed looked up all these local restaurants we were going to try, and everything had like an hour and a half wait. Had we known when the fucking, like we were going to wait in the lobby for an hour, probably could have gone. It got to the point, we had like 3 restaurants, and we just went like, all right, here's just this like, here's this street. Chad, we're just going to put you out, and you're just going to go door to door and just say like, if there's a line of people, just walk out. Like, it's like... And we did that for 2, and then we actually got ahead of Chad. It's like, Chad, just get back in the car. This group of girls looked at us. And I said, Chad, get your ass back in the car. And they just looked back at us. And I was like...
They looked back at it.
I mean, they didn't trust that. But it was, like, really cold. Alabama has wolves rampantly running through the town. No, I'm kidding. I mean, Huntsville was pretty... cool. We went to a Five Guys, John, in your honor. Reed got a veggie burger, but I don't know if like they were like he got a. It's basically not a veggie. He just got a veggie. Like it was supposed to be all veggie, and like he. I don't know what they did. I guess they thought like I don't know what this queer's doing ordering a veggie sandwich. He got a sandwich, all vegetables, bacon on the bottom. It was really weird. It's like, what if Reed was like, they just had fucking bacon. I was like, and it was like, I don't know if Reed asked for that. He said it later. It's like, yeah, it was weird. They put bacon on my veggie sandwich, but they did that. So it's like, I just thought that was funny that they just put bacon. I guess they're so used to putting bacon on everything there. So I mean, we went there, had a good time. Chad, for some reason, he swore off soda, and he claims I was the first person to give him soda since January because I was going to get another drink, and they had one of those Coke remixes. Mm-hmm. And so he wanted me to get him a sweet tea. I got him like 95% sweet tea with a dash of Sprite, Sprite strawberry, yeah. I ended up trying Sprite vanilla and almost threw the fuck up. But yeah, he was really pissed. He's like, how can you? And then, like, me and Reed grilled him. It's like, okay, you don't want to stay away from carbonated drinks, but you've drank nothing but sweet tea this entire trip.
Yeah, that's not really much better.
Yeah, I was like, really, Chad.
Still sugar.
Yeah, it's like really sugary. And it's like, so it's like you're not really doing anything.
Makes it, it's usually more.
So it's like, I get you don't want the carbonation. It's like, but I mean, shit, Chad, you should have been drinking water this entire time. So, I mean, we saw the show. I mean, Eric Andre said he had performed like almost like 4 or 5 nights in a row for like the past like week or so. a couple weeks. So he said his voice is very hoarse, and you could tell, like, the typical Eric Andre bit of him like screaming. He could do that a few times, but like you could tell like the third or fourth time he did it, like he really just didn't have the strength there. It was actually pretty funny stand up. I mean, we've seen him perform the Eric Andre show live, and I do prefer that format because it's just what I'm used to from him. The other two comedians they had, Reed was really pissed because the guy's from Atlanta and he's Middle Eastern. So if Reed wanted to become a stand-up comedian, like that guy already exists in Atlanta. I'm just kidding, but nah, Reed, you can't. He took it. You can't. No comedia for you. The second guy was the guy who played Kraft Punk. He got up there and he actually didn't have that good of like a set. Like I'd say the Middle Eastern guy was better. But I did like how that guy came out to an intro. Like he almost played the full song. He just kept posing, and I was like, that might be it. Especially if he's Kraft Punk. Like, yeah. I was like, he might not actually speak. Like, I really wanted to see Kraft Punk, but he announced like, well, we already knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But he said like, there's a special. Then he said there might be more coming, and he kind of like looked like in the mic, like oh shit. So I called Deadline, and I said, guys, he just confirmed it. But
speaking of the days of recording his special premiere,
I got it recording.
I think it was already on the
I think it was
site, but
because it already happened. Like they filmed it live, and Eric Andre had like a thing, and apparently like because he was performing somewhere, he basically had like a call-in thing. They put it up on a monitor, and it looks like actually we learned something about like he learned that he legally cannot have his dick out at a show. He had his dick out at the one we went to in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. He didn't get fully naked at the end. Like the last joke he did, Eric Andre did, he called a guy up, like basically had like a ranch off, like he basically who bought their own bottle of ranch. One guy did, and then he had two for somebody to have a ranch off. The guy who got it did, and they started singing A Whole New World, and he like kept getting behind him. He was taking off his pants, and he had to tuck his dick back, so he's not technically exposing himself. And so like the guy didn't know that at first, and all that. He like Eric just comes around. It was fun. Like he really messed around with the audience a lot. But the guy who did Kraft Punk, he said something like, I want to say it went like, yeah, so who here likes to fuck? And everybody, woo! And when the crowd's like getting not as loud, Reed goes, I love gay sex. I love gay sex with my boyfriend. And people are like mildly cheering, and Reed stands up and he holds Chad's hand and they just kiss. And then people are like clapping, and the guy like on stage, he's like, yeah, he gets this look just like, all right, I guess. Like
they're very open about it.
Yes, like Alabama, like you could tell he's like, Alabama's a little more accepting than I thought they were. And so, fucking, yeah, it was like pretty funny. Like that was like the third time Chad and Reed kissed that night.
That night.
The first time was at the chapel when they got married. Like, never kissed before then. Now they kissed in front of the other two because they didn't think
so you're saying they got married, but he still introduces him as his boyfriend?
Yeah. It's a whole new thing, Tyler. You've never been married. You don't know what it's like.
I might.
Nah. Actually, I don't want to talk about it on the podcast, but I know something about you that
I know something about you.
No, you don't. What's my middle mother name?
What
was my mother's maiden middle name?
You went to CFCA. That's a private school.
Oh, I'm rich as hell. So, what was my mother's maiden middle name?
Tabitha.
You're wearing them.
Oh, Beanie.
No. Jean.
I'm not wearing them.
Well, they're on the floor. They're not even jeans.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know.
You're a shitty friend. Like I just
because I don't know your mother's maiden original middle name.
I know yours. But donk.
Shit.
She got one. She do. This man got a fat ass.
The way you presented that.
Got a fat ass. So I mean, like, shit. I mean, what else you want to know about the Huntsville trip? Me and Chad got up. No, actually, yeah, I think was it Reed? Yeah, I think it was Reed. He went down to 10 to something. He was talking to. For some reason, he like went down and went back up. I think he was getting something out of his car, and some guy just let him know. I think it was Reed. Casually, yeah, like they're just in the elevator. He's like, "Yeah, I've lived here for a month. My house burned down." And like, I think Reed was like, "I don't know what that guy wanted from me. Like, did he want like my sympathy or something like that?" But I'm pretty sure the next morning, me and Chad saw him at Continental Breakfast because he was fucking on that shit. Like, he knew how to, like, the trick for the waffle maker. He was like, hey, if you guys need this, set it to this, and grab this, and it just cooks faster. I'm like, this dude fucking knows. Outside of that, I mean, shit. It was a good drive. It was a good time. You boys should have went. Tyler, you really would have liked it. But also, like, me and Reed brought it up, and me and Chad agreed. I'm kind of glad you didn't go because, like, I
had a fucking sore throat at the time.
No, because we know.
I would have been coughing the entire time. It wouldn't have been any good.
We would have been like, look at that, and you'd have been like a little bitch about everything. Like,
it's just trees, y'all.
Actually, what was really funny is that we ran into the other two that drove themselves. We had to stop to get gas because Reed had like 30-something miles to the empty.
Jeez.
And like, because he has a thing that reads it. It's like, Reed might want. Well, I told him like 30 miles before that. While we're at 70, and like, why don't we go ahead while we're in like a kind of a bigger city? He's like, nah, we're good. I got a good 50 miles left. So we get in. He's like, I fucked up. Like he said, I fucked up. We might not make it.
I was about to say, was the gas station y'all eventually found like higher price than what y'all would have?
Yeah, he kept saying that. Like, damn, we should have stopped like 20 miles ago. Like, well, no, he kept saying like, nah, I can get cheaper than 226. Like he kept saying that. And so we keep going. We find this mom and pop gas station. It's like it's like a little across.
Probably like 250 or something.
No, it was 226 or 229. I think it was 229. He's like, it was 226 20 miles ago, but I guess I'll fucking stop if y'all want. And so, like, where the thing was, there's a road we came from. There's a road that goes back and to the left, and then the way forward, it's like a crossroads. Mm-hmm. And so we stopped there, and they said, like, no public bathroom, because Chad had to pee. So we all go in, and Reed's like, why are y'all going in? I was like, we're tired of sitting in the car. We're just going to get out and stretch our legs. And so we go in there, and I think they thought I was stealing because I was just walking around looking at what they had.
Just that same mom and pop?
Yeah, and like Chad had to go to the bathroom, but he didn't. I guess like he saw like no public bathroom, and I see the sign. It's like,
how do I get in the bathroom?
It says not a public bathroom. Do not ask. And so when we get back, and Reed's like, why didn't you fucking go there, Chad? You could have just asked him. I was like, Reed, it said do not ask. I was like, it really like you could tell they were just fed up with that. And so Reed gave her $40, and he claims to this day she gypped him 60 cents because it only took $39.40. He prepaid with cash. It only took him $39.40 to fill up his car, but he didn't go back in to get a 60 cent if he wanted it. So he says she gypped him like.
That was his fault.
I was like, you overpaid. I'm sure she would have gave you the 60 cents.
I'm surprised it was like that close, but
he mentioned it twice. That bitch gypped me. So we leave there, but we didn't leave. As we're pumping gas, the other two come in, and the guy's girlfriend was like, I have to pee, and it's like, there's no public bathroom. And Reed started this lie, like, there's this like little small house. He's like, you can use them. Chad asked them to use their bathroom, and they did. They let it. And we all went. He said we all went and used the bathroom in there. And she's like, really? And like they were like, Reed was like bullshit, and me and Chad went along with it. And they asked us later that night, did they really let you use the bathroom? Like, yeah, we just knocked on the door, and I was like, I guess they know that bathroom's not public, and I guess it's a common question for them. Like, well, we didn't want to knock on it, like, bother them. Like, it's like, I mean, I'm assuming, guys, like, it's the thing that happens. They had no problem. And Chad said, watch out for that dog. Got a little ankle biter in there. And, like, we really wanted this girl to go knock on, can I use your bathroom? My friend said you let them do it. And we just wanted that lady to be like, fuck no. Like, no. Like, she's had that question before. So we get there. We did see like this backwoods like area, and like this town. There's a lot of construction going on in it. Like when you get towards the end of it.
In Huntsville?
No, it's like I think right when you get into Alabama. Ooh. And so we were talking about like, let's just stop. We're gonna live here from now on.
Border towns are always the worst.
We're gonna live here from now on.
Look at fucking Kansas City.
And we talked about like opening up a Starbucks. They had like a McDonald's. That's all they had, and now they're gonna get a fancy ass Starbucks that me and Chad and Reed are gonna run.
Jeez,
a little franchise. So I mean, outside of that, we saw Eric Andre. Had a good drive back. Like Chad's family, mine called like freaking out about the tornado hitting Alabama and Georgia, like all that. It literally looked like we were an hour past the storm, like behind the storm. Like everywhere we went, you could tell it had just been. So it couldn't have been timed more perfectly. Thank God we stopped at that Zaxby's. Is all I'm gonna say. Chad got a kicking chicken sandwich, and he looked like a damn fool spilling all that stuff all over him. Reed took his napkins and said, you should have known better. Me and Reed got salads. We got back. Reed, I just want you to know, when we did leave, I really did hide 3 leaves in your apartment. 1 in your living area. 2 in your bedroom. 3 in Kenneth's bedroom. And so you have to find them. Reed and them are in a different building now. Tyler, I guess you might want to fucking know that.
For what?
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Something about it's in another house or bathroom.
Yep, they're living in another bathroom. Damn right, Tyler.
I was watching a zebra drown another zebra.
What are you talking about?
How's that smutty?
So do you guys have any questions about Huntsville? I can answer it.
What was the thing y'all told the Reed's friend's girlfriend about me?
Oh, yeah. We said that Reed's friend looks like Tyler just because he has like a beard and he was wearing like a beanie and all that. And like she was getting pissed because she did not like it. But she wasn't getting pissed because she thinks Tyler's an uggo. She might. I don't know.
She's only maybe like twice?
Yeah.
Maybe
but we
once or twice.
said, oh yeah, Tyler sniffs, like he does Jankum. Now,
Tom,
if you don't know
Jankum?
No.
it's where you shit into a jar.
Or bag.
You gotta, no. You have to cap. Well, I mean, you can't sniff in a bag.
I was about to say, like,
to do
I doubt in prison they would allow glass jars.
To do pure Jankum, you need to conceal the smell and then come back and and apparently get you high. We said Tyler does this because, he really can't afford weed, is what we said. Like, he's really cheap, and so he sniffs shit.
I've got a stash
And
in
she
the
just
shed,
hated
John.
her boyfriend being compared to that because it's like, yeah, you look like a guy that sniffs or huffs shit. Like, and so, yeah, we did that while we were waiting to go line up because then Reed kept saying, like, why don't y'all go line up? I'm like, fuck you, Reed. I'm not going to wait out in the cold because you just want to sit in here, me and Chad, like, fuck you. And,
did y'all bring a jacket?
I mean, Chad was just standing outside of the car, I guess, for some reason, while Reed was smoking. I guess he didn't want to be around it. And, like, he kept approaching the car pretending to be a cop. He approached my side of the window, and he said, excuse me. So I said, excuse me, officer, you prepared to die tonight? And he went, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, would that work? Then I was like,
he would draw his gun immediately.
I took out my flashlight on my phone because Chad had his like flashlight pretending to be a cop. I was like, what if I just went, I got one too, like in his eyes. He went, no, some people actually do that. They try and get smart, and like it's what was it? I think one of the comedians said something like, it's no better feeling. I think Eric said it's like there's no better feeling than when you get pulled over by a cop and you have nothing, and it's like you're just like, oh yeah, you want to search me, officer? Fucking cavity search me right now. Do it, please. Like, and so bring the dogs, make them sniff my fucking ass. Like, there's nothing sexual about it, officer. I'm just innocent. Like, so I mean, there was that. I mean, it was a good time. You guys, like I said, you guys would have had fun. Tyler would have bitched during the
only
drive.
reason I would not have had fun is because of the sore throat I had. That and coughing.
And from what I hear, you still haven't like treated it.
I have.
So you went to a doctor and they gave you a shot
of antibiotics,
and it's not working.
and the sore throat is gone. I just still got a cough.
You sound like a hoe.
But you're still eating cough drops.
Yeah, that's my candy.
Yeah, you snuck out of the movie theater by the way, and I reported you to the manager.
That's fine.
I always buy my snacks at the snack bar.
I don't buy snacks.
You brought in candy from a little girl's cooch. Her name was Little Cooch Magooch.
She was offering candy, and I didn't know where she had it, but she pulled it out.
What?
I had no clue before that she was hiding it up there.
Cooch is my nickname for the inner ear. What the fuck are you talking about?
Up there.
God damn, boy.
It still works up there.
This boy is not correct. I heard somebody say that, like, pretending to be Hank Hill, like, the boy is not right. This boy is not correct, Peggy. I just like that.
I mean, the voice you're using makes me think Oni plays, but
no, it wasn't.
Or just
it was
anyone from that.
Mega. But I just like this boy is not correct. Like I wish he was like that's even worse. Like the boy ain't right. Like he ain't right, but he is not correct. Like made me laugh.
Again, at this point, I'm sure I would have enjoyed the show. It's just between I didn't want to spend that money and I came down with something like 2 days or the day before, just would not have worked out.
I mean, literally the ticket cost like $40. The whole drive,
No money.
The whole thing was like $30, like
No
$35.
money.
That's it. You couldn't spare $75. But you went downtown anyway and probably spent that money over the 3 days downtown.
Maybe, but
You
still,
did. You did. You definitely did. Like
With Mardi Gras, yeah, you did.
Mardi Gras. What did I have? Mardi Gras. Did I go Mardi Gras? I didn't go Mardi Gras.
You did?
Also, Mardi Gras was Tuesday. This was happening on Saturday.
Yeah, you were saving up money for it.
He's not right.
But you just
Sorry,
got.
he's not
right. He's not right. Like he says so like positively.
Anyway, Mardi Gras I spent. Let's see, did I go there?
What'd you do at Mardi Gras? Did you look at a girl?
Actually, I did go there.
He avoided the question.
I mean, there's plenty of girls, but plenty of girls to look at downtown in general.
Did you talk to any of them? Like on a personal level, did you get within 6 inches of their face?
No. But
How close did you get, like, in inches?
behind the bar. Anyway.
Tyler. Get behind that bar. Like, who did you talk to that night? Mention them and their blood type.
I don't know their fucking blood types.
Best guess. You know, in Japan, they really do they believe that your blood type leads to personality type. So, I know you don't know what they think it stands for, but give me your best guess. What do you think? Just name a bartender and tell me what blood type you think they are.
I'll say Alex, Black Alex, or Blalex, as they call them.
Blood type what?
I don't fucking. I'm just gonna say the universal one, like for all of them.
Positive?
Which universal
one?
one?
So you're saying he's generic?
I'm
He's
just
an
saying
everyman.
because I don't know any of their blood types. Just generic, universal one.
You have this boy is not creative.
There are different, universal donor and receiver.
Yeah. Tyler's a universal receiver. He'll take it from anybody.
Yeah.
I think I'm O positive. Anyway,
this boy is gay.
Blalex, I think Fabian came in. I saw.
I'm tired of hearing people's names. Moving on.
I saw Shelby at BJ's. I went there.
Oh no! No! Just no.
So those were the people I saw overall.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. I guess Tyler wants to fucking talk about Pokemons. What did they announce? I don't know what they did. I'm going in completely fucking blind.
You aren't. You're the one who told us about it. Anyway.
They introduced Pokemon Gun.
Yep. No, did you see a Spanish magazine actually posted that? Yeah.
Or is it Chaka or Chocolate?
I don't know, but they really had Pokemon Gun in there. Actually, somebody drew like what the legendary might be. It actually looks cool. It actually looks like Metal Garurumon, but like green, and he's just in the shape of a fucking pistol. I like it. Actually, I mean, to diverge from Pokemon for a second, they finally showed the poster for next year's Digimon movie.
That's supposed to be next year.
Yeah, 2020.
Huh.
I mean, it's pretty much like they're like 22 now, but it's just like Ty and Agumon, like him holding Agumon. Like,
so yeah, it was Pokemon Gen 8 Sword and Shield.
No.
Yeah, it's not Gen 8.
It's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Texas and Pokemon Rhode Island. They're comparable.
Super big versus super small.
Yeah.
Okay, of the 3 starters, which one are you picking?
Well, what's their names, John? Because I like one just off the name alone.
All right, so going from grass to water.
What? That's the order. Grass to water.
Grass, fire in the middle to water.
As you all know, fire's always in the middle. Like,
yeah, if you don't know Pokemon, fuck you. Anyway.
What? That's not common knowledge that fire's in the middle.
I'm just saying, there's 3 types, and if I'm going from one to that, what's in the middle?
Your mother.
My mother's fire, y'all. Anyway, it's Grookey, the primate or just chimpanzee looking like monkey grass type.
Mm-hmm.
There's Score Bunny, a fire bunny, which everybody's saying like that's fucking firefighting if I ever saw it for final form. And then Sobble, which is like some kind of water toad thing.
It's like a lizard.
He's
a salamander.
No, yeah, he's a fucking little. I hope
he's a little bitch.
I think he's in like a little gecko chameleon.
That's what I thought, but they said he was a lizard. I'm like, well, he looks more like a gecko, but they call it a lizard.
It's just like the question at trivia the other day. What is like crab, lobster, and shrimp? Like what like name are they known by? And like the what is it? Genealogy? I don't know.
Family.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what was your favorite out of the 3?
You're picking a starter. Pick your starter.
I was have seen all 3. I'd probably go with Sobble.
Really?
I was going with Sobble as well.
I'm going to pick Grookey.
Yeah, I already did.
Grookey was like the close second.
Grookey, if you remove one letter, is a racial slur. I just thought that was so funny to me. I was like, God damn it. Okay, if you remove the E and one other letter, I mean the EY, it is a racial slur. But also,
the Grook?
Remove one letter from Grook.
Gru? Isn't that from the Moomins?
No!
Groot?
No. I think I'm gonna wait till they go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wait till they go. People are saying that the pun is because he's got a little like stick and he's drumming it. He's a groovy monkey. So I'm gonna wait. I mean, I'm not gonna pick if I have to base purely off their first forms.
Well, yeah. Well, it's curious. It's like, okay, what are their secondary types gonna be if they have one?
I mean, not even types. I do it based off looks too. So I like them all. Like, I mean, Sobble's pretty cool. I mean, I like Score Bunny, but I feel like Score Bunny's gonna be like the odds-on favorite. But I actually do like Score Bunny. Like usually, I don't like fire
for the Thought cosplayers. Score Bunny is,
of course, because Bunny.
Granted, there has been. I don't know if she's like entirely a Thought cosplayer, but there has been a Sobble one. So
I'm sure.
And then someone else I just saw did a Grookey, but
so I mean, I like Grookey. I mean, it just depends on what he turns into. Like if he's like,
I know it's fake, but someone drew a picture of like Grookey turns into just big old like silverback gorilla.
Oh yeah,
with a bush and it's Haram Bush.
I saw one leak, and it pretty much looks like he turns like this kind of like tall, like his stick becomes like a fencing thing.
So it's Rafiki?
No, as we all know, that classic Lion King scene where Rafiki fenced with a hyena.
He has a big old stick,
but he waves it the fuck around. He doesn't fence with it.
He uses it to attack and or help attack.
That's not fencing.
It could be.
No, he doesn't fence. He doesn't take the stand.
He couldn't use it as such.
Tyler, you are such
This is just going to be Finnegan or whatever all over again with the fucking stick mechanic.
Yep. As you know, they introduced the stick mechanic. One thing that Nintendo of America did confirm today, and it's a huge fucking deal. We're not dealing with challenges from Sun and Moon. We aren't fighting mere gym leaders, ladies and gentlemen.
They got to face my dick.
They're now called Gym Masters.
Because they're the masters of the gym, John.
And apparently some guy that guessed the names of the title said there's a quest system now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like the leak is everything but the last two gyms you can go in any order. You just have to do the quest for this one. Apparently they'll scale with you. And I'm like, that's cool. I hope they do that. Pokemon's needed that for a while.
I was about to say, who was this published by?
It was a text 4chan leak.
No, the actual game, who was it published by? Because
Game Freak?
This sounded so similar to how WoW does their leveling now.
What? You mean for it scales with you?
Yeah.
Man.
You can be level 60 in Northrend, which used to be like in the 70s to 80s, and then go back to fucking Burning Crusade era when you're 80s for those quests. And
this common game design thing WoW invented just recently. I forgot. Yep. Why don't you just suck some Anthem dick, Tyler?
I don't play it.
You put 85 hours in it this week alone.
I'm not gonna brick my PS4.
Don't brick me, bro. Don't brick me, bro. I did like that meme going around though. It's like it was supposed to be the Destiny 2 killer. It was the PS4 killer all along.
I didn't look at it as a Destiny 2 killer. It's just like, okay, it's something to.
No, that's what I'm saying. They were like, people are praising this would be the Destiny killer.
Stupid why they
but it's the PS4 killer.
It's always turned mine off.
The biggest game in the past month just came out today, and it's Devil May Cry 5. You're playing Anthem on today, you're a dumbass.
You're definitely not playing Devil May Cry.
Yeah, you're dumbass.
But in the reveal, what is it, a direct, was there sound for the Pokemon or no?
Yeah.
Did they have like sounds for the characters, like the protagonists?
No, the protagonists are mute. But I did like. I'm sure you've
seen
all the comments. Like,
out, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that's done like dubs of it. Like, are you ready for a Pokemon battle? Of course, I'm fucking. What is a Pope Catholic? Is a Pope Catholic?
Pretty much. Like, people are claiming since this looks like it's like Industrial Revolution, like Great Britain or everything within that. Like,
well, people are saying no. It's based off
just
no, based off the map. People are already saying like you can see the UK, you can see Wales in the map, and it looks like the northern part is based off Scotland. Is what people are saying. They literally,
if you take south,
I thought they took like
but they let me finish my point. They literally, if you take a map of the UK and they literally flip the UK upside down. Okay. That way, they didn't think anybody would notice for 9 months. Like. They thought it was going to be a fucking secret. Hey, check this out, kids. Woo! Pokemon!
So yeah, pretty much all the fan art is just the main protagonist girl.
The girl, it's just, you
making insults.
Mate? Just cursing.
And like how they would normally say stuff
pretty
over
much
there.
They're doing like the Brave thing from Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Pretty much.
Like, you can't understand what she's saying.
From Wreck-It Ralph 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I understand. I was thinking you, like, just regular Brave, we don't know what she's saying, but...
If you had the chance to change your bear... Would you?
But yeah, just the fan art of her just swearing in there.
How'd y'all like how the
accents?
One thing is like I told Chad the first detail about the game that he heard because I actually sent it to him privately. Like unless y'all were watching the direct live, I think I was the only person that did.
Yeah.
I thought I was at the main chat and I was sending like details to it. So the first detail Chad got from it was beanie confirmed. Like, and
I did that to me. But.
Yeah, I did that because I was like, I wish like because it shows the trader and it just goes beanie confirmed. Like it's like the biggest detail. We've been haunting Tyler and he's been teasing it. Tyler works for the Pokemon company. He's been teasing it for years. Can you finally speak out?
I took 3 months' salary off just so they could put that in the fucking game.
And Tyler said, "You don't have to pay me. Just put a beanie in there so my friends won't call me an idiot anymore, please." So, I mean, there's, like, more varied areas. People are upset it's not, like, this open-world game. It's, like, Pokemon has always been about incremental change. You should not expect Breath of the Wild. Like, you're a goddamn idiot. Like, if you really thought they were going to go to Breath of the Wild levels, it's like, no. Also, Breath of the Wild took, like, 20 years to come out. Like, we literally just had a mainline Pokemon game last year. True, they've probably been working on this one for a few years now, but... Come on now, like be realistic. Like Pokemon's never changed things up that drastically. Like it's all about incremental changes. So I'm scared of it. It's scary. Reed thinks the names are cringy. Shield and Sword. I just want to go back to names of minerals.
Well, Aegislash is the real loser in this.
Yeah, he's like, I was fucking here 3 generations ago. What the fuck?
I was both Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he'll get like a new Mega Form. I'm not sure if this was
Super Sword.
Apparently,
Super
the rumored like evolution gimmick this time is armored evolution. So, I mean,
so it's the newest Ben 10 series where he gets like alien armor for his like powered up alien forms.
I don't fucking watch the new Ben 10.
It's on when I wake up.
Why you come at me with that shit?
It's on when I wake up.
What time is that?
Depending on the day.
So it's always on when you wake up. It's not like you just play Ben 10 when you wake up.
No, I don't have any way to play it from my cable television. Besides, just it comes on.
You have a sad life.
I know. I get trivia questions right because of it.
No, you don't.
Is that your alarm sound? So if they don't play Ben 10, you just won't wake up?
No, my alarm sound now, past 2 nights, is Black Dynamite because I'm like coughing greatly. And I cannot stop, but somehow...
So you wake up to Dynamite!
No.
Dynamite!
I wake up to just them doing whatever they're doing in that episode.
That would be a really, like, not a...
Yeah, no. I've woken up to, like, Season 3 Boondocks and Black Dynamite. I'm like, alright.
I was like, Black Man in Power! Like, whoa! Whoa! Ow!
And then, other than that, I wake up to Total Drama. It was Island, now it's Action.
Oh, okay.
No, Rama comes on around 9.
That's when they're in the daycare.
Yeah, Island and Action.
You know why they made that? Because it's a Canadian produced, and it's actually getting like the highest rated. It's one of the a few months ago it was the highest rated program on Cartoon Network because they only Cartoon Network only halfway owns Teen Titans Go. This one they're producing themselves, so if it can reach Teen Titans Go levels, congratulations. They can just not put all their Teen Titans Go, but they still air like 90% Teen Titans Go.
But I feel like they're showing the older ones because of the new.
Yeah, because kids probably don't remember it or know.
But yeah, like they start playing it either at 6:30 or 7. No, at 7. So
I've been rewatching Malcolm in the Middle on Hulu, and let me talk about something. I love that show to death, but glaring issue, and it was in the Netflix version as well when I rewatched it like 2 or 3 years ago. There are certain scenes where, in most of the licensed music, they changed. And they just get generic, like, rock. Sometimes I'm like, man, this scene just does not work as well. Mm. And I was like, I'd forgotten about that. And I was like, fuck. Like, I know there's, like... And, like, Malcolm had, like, a pretty good soundtrack. It's such a good time capsule for that era of just television. Like, that show really did break the mold. Because those characters were, like, all bad people. Like, but they loved each other. Like, it wasn't doing the thing like Friends was. Like, that show really spoke to me at the time. And it aired right before The Simpsons, or aired between The Simpsons, and so I have a lot of fond memories of watching that on Sunday with my cousins. We watched that, and Simpsons, the Cleveland Show. We got a real 10-year early screening of it.
Yeah,
we were swore to secrecy. I was actually inspiration for the character Rollo, as you can tell.
No.
So, what was the other thing we were going to talk about? Oh yeah, we can talk about the Air Force movie we just saw. So, hey, everybody, if you want to go watch the Air Force jack off for 2 hours, go watch Captain Marvel.
You don't like the Air Force?
I'm just convinced that John has been babysitting a fucking cat all these years, and he didn't tell us. I've been telling my friends and my family, I'm real proud of John. He's making a lot of machines helping the world.
You never said this.
Meow. Meow.
He can't even own... Well, okay, at work he can babysit, but he probably has to come home, like, immediately wash his clothes because,
like,
his brother has an allergy for cats.
I just want to say something, like, that fuck you, Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I like you as a movie, but you really fucked up Marvel. Like, I fucking hate you so much.
You don't like the throwback songs from the era the movies are about?
The songs they picked here were kind of, like, more subtle than, like, that. Somewhere.
Which ones weren't?
Oh, I'm just a girl,
and I'm
fighting 18 dudes. I'm just a girl. Oh, I'm just a girl. Oh,
on International Women's Day.
Dudes versus a girl. But, like, no.
So you think...
No, I just hate it when she landed on Earth, like, boom, blockbuster. 90s.
That was in the fucking trailer.
I fucking hated it. Like, you heard me ironically laugh at that. I went, wow. Like,
yeah, and everybody was like, why the fuck did he laugh?
Because of 90s. Fucking hated it. I really did not look... Okay, spoiler alert, they always have, like, after credit scenes, there's usually a funny one. I really did not look that shit up. I was like, that just sounds like something Marvel's going to do. The cat coughs up the fucking Tesseract. Boom, I was like... when I saw the cat, I was like, fuck nah. Holy shit, I wrote this movie 5 years ago.
It wasn't
like,
a cat, though.
He's Goose. And also, 90s Top Gun. Remember that movie? You remember Top Gun?
I mean, the trailers definitely made it seem like a Top Gun movie, but I don't think overall...
I know, it really did. I mean, I will say, like, outside of that, Brie Larson looking fine.
Yeah.
Ooh! Mama looking so cute wearing them. But she went back for the boots, too. Like, I laughed at that. I was like, damn, bitch, I gotta get my boots. She did look good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, I swear to God, I was about to go to the bathroom several times by that movie. Think about that. Like,
okay, so did you like her for her or for the outfit she was wearing?
She likes me for me, not because
but I always like her
sing
for that
like
ass.
Pavarotti or because I'm just a hottie. I like her for her, not because she's fat like Cindy Crawford. She has got so much to offer. It's fat in the 90s sense, Tyler.
Oh, PH. Gotcha.
She likes me for me. Not because I hang with Leonardo or that guy who played in Fargo. I think his name was Steve.
Oh.
I like that song.
I don't know that song. So you're saying Nirvana was subtle?
Come as you are. This is your planet's version of God. You will fight, but not defeat. But you will show us your feet.
I did kind of find it funny.
Show your feet. She showed her feet like twice in that movie, and you could tell it was for the fetishists. Like I really like
probably
the subtle.
Dan
like,
Schneider.
Dan Schneider. Bring all the bitches back. Bring back the bitches. Bring back the bitches. That new shit you put out is whack. Dan Schneider.
No, what I found funny, probably within like the first 20-30 minutes, the shape-shifting aliens get to the beach or whatever, and he's like, dude, this form's already taken. Like, you gotta find someone else.
Like that? Yeah. He picked the hot
This
chick.
guy who, they've probably shapeshifted into multiple races is like, yeah, no, this time... Yeah, this is the only time we've ever matched. You gotta choose someone else.
The scrolls really just every time, and I know John thought this, and I know when they first released pictures, I was like, God damn, like, Piccolo from Dragon Ball Evolution is just, like, multiplied. Like, I was like, I even told Tyler, like, the Piccolos are rising from the sea. Like,
I was like, what is that? I mean, like,
he
looks
looks
just
just like the Piccolo from Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, I know it's basically the same design, but I mean, like, the twist, I mean, I saw that fucking coming a mile away.
I mean, what twist did you not see for the movie?
I thought the scene where Nick Fury said, "Oh no," was pretty shocking.
Wait, what?
Oh
no.
When did he say I thought it was pretty cool when Coulson said...
He takes off his glasses? He doesn't wear glasses.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Wednesday on ABC!
That's not on anymore.
It's coming back.
It's coming back this fall.
It's not canceled yet.
ABC! What is it? Like
I never see them advertise it.
Oh, we had Ghost Rider for 3 episodes.
Actually, it was longer.
Hey, we had him for 17 episodes. We're basically Ghost Rider the show.
It was
Wednesdays on ABC. Like he just.
It was way too long.
He's like, when they go in that scene and like, he's like, "Do you see I'm Agent Coulson?" Wednesdays on ABC. He just,
no, but I did see on Wednesdays at 8. Wednesdays at 8 on ABC.
No, but guess what? You can
our organization
check your local listings for the times. Like, I mean, I like that part where you ever I like it.
Just like it.
I thought the movie was.
Did you ever think like?
Yeah, that's how I was going.
Like,
I think the movie was very middle of the road. I like Brie Larson. Reed's not gonna like this movie
because of Brie Larson, or
I'm just a girl.
That's the reason why.
That obviously pandering on International Women's Day.
Pandering.
I mean that was
Brie
the perfect
Larson
day to
as Captain Marvel. You think she did a good job?
Yeah.
Even though the script was kind of like pigeonholed, like,
yeah,
hey, it's a prequel to all of this stuff. We're basically doing a 2-hour. Hey, look, I'm here.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was like, man, I wonder if
this was actually early in the phases, it might be more impactful.
But I feel like for movies that had to sacrifice themselves to set up, I feel like this is going to hold up better than Iron Man 2 will on a rewatch. Iron Man 2 is a good movie, but goddamn if it don't give up 40 hours of its plot to be like, the Avengers are coming, guys, come on!
40 hours.
Did I say 40 hours?
Yeah.
40 minutes, I'm sorry. Nick
this is a long-ass movie.
Yeah, they felt long.
At that point, it's not a Captain Marvel movie. It's like, okay, Captain Marvel / Nick Fury / S.H.I.E.L.D. movie.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like, I mean, if you're going to set it back there, I guess they wanted to, like, put Sam Jackson in something before his contract ends. Because he's probably going to be in Endgame, and I think that's probably the last in his contract. So
honestly, I mean, look, what was it? Yeah, Infinity War, the final, like, end credit scene.
Motherfucker.
That whole movie just literally explains just... Here's Nick Fury. He has this device. How he got it. Who is this?
There's a little more to Infinity War than just.
I know. I'm just saying this movie.
That's about
this movie
John.
relating to that. Everything is explained to why that happened. If you didn't already know Captain Marvel.
That's what I was saying. You could watch the post credits of this movie and be like, oh, okay.
Did you guys like the opening Marvel crawl where it showed all the cameos from? Do you think they're going to show that again for Endgame?
I was kind of. Did Stan Lee actually? Was this his final?
No. There's apparently one more. It's probably Endgame.
So he actually did. It was
literally like about a year or two ago, he filmed like 5 or 6 because they knew his time was coming.
I assume so, but I was kind of curious. He didn't say anything.
That's why he didn't directly interact because I guess they didn't know where they were going to put him in. And I wish they would have edited something like where he's looking at the thing, she like taps on his shoulder, and he's like continuing like reading his comic, and like he's like she just smiles at him. I'd have been like, crazy bitch, like she's just like fucking just. And I'm sure they probably reshot that because of that. Like, of course, I had to react to that, and they said it even said thank you, Stan.
Yeah.
You're welcome, true believers. Like, I'm alive in all your hearts in Nevada. Like he just.
I was waiting for like the Spider-Verse version to show up, but it didn't.
Man, like he had a lot of good, like unintentional, like literally like a month or two before he died, like he had a really good HD render in the Spider-Man game. Like, you know, that was like a really good version, like they did. Like he smiles at Spider-Man and says, "I don't love you.
I don't love you.
I don't love you."
Yeah.
You do a really good Phil and Lil impression from Rugrats, don't you?
No.
Lily, go to fucking
Wait,
hell, Lily.
Hold on, I was gonna say I did a male voice with a female for.
Go to hell, Lily.
They're twins. They might as well be.
Then look at their mom.
You got to do that. Do it. Do your best.
Go to fucking hell, Philip.
Like that's my version of Lillian.
Not my sister.
I can't do it. Like I'm just trying to imagine the voice and like how do I fucking do that? So.
Philip.
I just like how he,
go to hell.
like I like how they speak.
How would a baby say go?
Go to fucking hell, Lillian. Fuck you, Philip.
Whoa.
Not my sister.
Where's your dingus? I was gonna say something about the movie too, but I forgot. Oh, that's what it was. I honestly expected her to come back to Earth in the final like end credit stuff.
Oh, I didn't expect them to actually do that. Like I expected.
I didn't expect.
Her to like automatic. So I was like, does that mean Endgame's going to open up with them already having her there, or I expected that was going to have a payoff.
I figured we're going to start with like.
I thought the end credits was going to be like her receiving the call and be like, "Got a blast from here to the stars."
But no, I was expecting like her to be like I don't know if it's her most recent or just most widely known version of her comic book form, just the short hair.
No.
I want it. I want it.
You just want Brie Larson to be Ramona Flowers.
I want it.
She's already been Ramona Flowers.
I want it again.
I do too.
I mean, I kind of expected it. It saves time in Endgame, which apparently is supposed to be like 3 hours long.
Yeah. How are we going to use the bathroom then?
Apparently, some theaters might offer an intermission, but
here's a 20-minute intervention.
I told Tyler I was telling Tyler about some cameos that he might not have got
seen in this movie.
One of the
there was one time when you talked to me, and I just literally could not hear you.
Was it the guy was on base? When they go to the base?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I said he was the coach from the first couple seasons of Glee.
Yeah, and I was like, who the fuck cares? I don't know this guy.
The guy that was doing the autopsy was from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, you said that, but I forgot which character besides just the...
Camu, something. I can't remember his name.
I feel like he was a boyfriend to... What's his name?
No, he was the guy that had like all the deets on everybody. Like, who's Ramona Flowers? Oh, Ramona Flowers. She's hardcore.
Oh, okay, so he's like in that one... like okay, in the bar and also the house party scene, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty much like.
So those two scenes he was in, and you're like, he's from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Michael. Camu. Okay, that's like Camu. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, it's like his whole thing is like Camu knows everyone. Like that's his detail. But yeah, I was like, there he is. Boom. I wonder if he's there because Brie Larson or just regular casting. Stan Lee was in the movie. Stan Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of,
oh no,
Scott Pilgrim versus Marvel Universe. Have you seen the image going around recently with, and I'm sure it's old at this point, like way old. Scott Pilgrim was the ex of Brie Larson, fought against Superman, and Captain America. Superman pretty much won over all that. So technically, Scott Pilgrim's stronger than most people in the DC.
Oh no! Yeah, that was
the other thing. And Marvel Universe.
That was the other thing. Like literally, I just listened to some of that album. They showed a poster for and the Infinite Sadness. God damn it. Smashing Pumpkins album. And literally, the only reason I listened to that album is because literally, like I was for some reason it was a few months ago actually, leading to a thing like you know how they say Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon syncs up to Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And so, like they say it's not. Like some people say, like some band members no, it hasn't. But some of it fits way too perfectly. They're asking Edgar Wright and Brian Lee O'Malley, like, what album do you think would sync up to Scott Pilgrim? And he said that, and I was like, I've heard a few tracks off that, so I listened to some of it. It is a good album, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then they had that there, and I was like, I wonder if that's another callback to that because Scott Pilgrim wears like 2 Smashing Pumpkins shirts in that movie. Like Brian Lee O'Malley is a huge fanboy for him.
Fanboy.
Yeah, John knows Smashing Pumpkins from Watchmen. They do the song. In your darkest hour, and have the people changed? Can you spare some change? I need to change.
That's in Watchmen.
And when the city showers, can you spare some change? I really need to spare some change.
So they're an emo band.
And when the whole city showers. At 8 o'clock in the city of Watchville, all citizens shower.
The city of Watchville. The Powerpuff Girls were born.
I just want to edit Rorschach, the comedian, Dr. Manhattan in the Powerpuff Girls style.
Oh, hold on.
With his little dick out.
Like, I was going to say, let's assign the colors
big
to those
floppy
three.
Ass. Well, who the fuck do you think Dr. Manhattan is? He's got that bubbly personality.
Okay, color-wise...
Rorschach is definitely Buttercup.
Yeah.
There you go. The comedian, he's way too joyous.
No, based on personality...
It would be Night Owl, definitely if Blossom, but I want the comedian in there.
I was going to say, personality-wise, the comedian would probably definitely be Bubbles.
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan would be Blossom.
Yeah.
And then...
Rorschach is definitely Buttercup.
Overall Buttercup. There we go. Let's make this cartoon, y'all.
Craig McCracken.
We have a new series for you.
If you want
it's like Powerpuff Girls, and we got to get Alan Moore's permission. But
check this shit out. Like we already edited 13 episodes. Like it's already done. No, guys.
So who's the professor in all this?
He's Alan Moore.
What the fuck did I tell y'all about this? Y'all go.
Hold on, wait. A lot of text, a lot of angst. proving that comic books can be more than just pieces of shit. These are the ingredients known to create the perfect little characters. But strange things happen in Alan Moore's basement, and it's up to Rorschach to save his new home.
That's you over Powerpuff Girls to Courage.
Stupid you made me look bad.
Oh, Mama Moore!
Oh, Mama Moore! You know that. That's a good ass impression of Courage. Oh, Mama Moore! That's not what you said. No, you said Boo.
No, I was trying to do Eustace. I was trying to do Eustace's.
Booga booga booga.
Yeah, but I'm Alan Moore.
I'm Alan Moore. I didn't get it. Okay, that makes sense. I'm Boo. I was like, you do not remember that. Sounds like a fucking Simpsons character. That sounds like Apu.
Oh, there's a trouble with him.
Hey, kids, you want to know a password for your Aladdin Super Nintendo game?
No, no one fucking plays it anymore.
If you start it, fuck you, I'll remember it until the day I die.
But no one plays it
If you want to go to the Genie World, the password is Genie Jafar Aladdin Abu. Try it out, trust me.
Genie
Jafar Aladdin Abu.
So GJAA?
I believe the final word is Jafar, Aladdin, Jasmine, Jafar, or it's Jafar, Jasmine, Aladdin, Jafar. Woo! I took joy in going in and just beating the boss. I'm I beat Jafar.
The JAJ. JAJ.
Do you remember the noises from that game?
What?
From Super Nintendo? You remember like when you would squish Jafar and he would swoop from one side of the room, he'd go, Wah. He didn't like that one too much. Like when you bounced on somebody, it went no. And when you bounced off his scepter, it was like or something. I really like the noises. All right, what did you think about the movie, John? You didn't talk much about it.
I mean, it was good, but I kind of had low expectations because this is a glorified like Endgame setup. But it for setting up Captain Marvel and
he was also hoping that she would be alive too.
Yes, because they did a 2-hour movie just to kill off a character and just be like, oh, she's not going to respond to my pager.
That's not. He goes, Oh, here we go. Sorry, John.
I mean, he probably said it just because. His mystical floating ass.
Sorry, when you play that sound, that's just like Tyler's dick going off.
It's like one of those door stoppers. Like,
yes, exactly.
But no, like he said that just because, like, hey, we're in danger. This is like the only reason I'm contacting you. Like, I don't think anyone else can do this. He doesn't know if she's alive or not.
He's hoping against hope.
I mean, yeah, but he's also fucking.
She's also
dead / in the soul.
Oh, in this universe, she's overpowered, which she basically showed by scaring Rhoda and be like, you know what, I'm going away. I'm out.
No. This is what Tyler thinks. Like he knows he's disappearing. He knows he's going away. So Tyler and Nick Fury be like, hey, she might be dead. So there's no. I shouldn't even try. Like, or he's like, no. He's like, well, fuck it. This is like, what else can he do?
This is.
You think he's gonna pull it? He's gonna just shoot at the air and think it helps?
This is powers of technically Tesseract, right?
What?
She got her powers technically from
kinda
because the engine was kind of made from essence of Tesseract. Anyway,
they didn't go into too many specifics about how she worked.
Girl with Tesseract powers. I need your help now. This like I haven't contacted you, and I'm assuming this is kind of like real time. Like
basically, Endgame
is real time.
She's infused with cosmic powers. That's the whole point.
Do you think she's gonna fight the Avengers at the beginning of Endgame because she assumes they did something to Fury? Because all she said was, "Where's Fury?"
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be like, "This is what happened," and then she'll be like,
"Shut the fuck out, bitch! I'm already blonde. God damn."
Well, at least now
Scarlet, shut the hell up! Like that really was funny in that Endgame trailer. They show everybody preparing, even like Hawkeye's shooting some shit. Black Widow dyes her hair. That is how she gets ready. I'm blonde now. Or no, she goes from blonde to red again. She's like, I'm red again. I'm like, God damn it.
I like how Hawkeye lived. What the fuck?
The original cast lived. I mean, he wasn't in the first one, so it's like, I don't know what the fuck he's going to do. He's going to shoot. No, actually, you know what? No, if he's not going to come back, he pretty much probably lived only for the scenario where he's going to shoot Ant-Man on an arrow. Because there's no way you don't have those characters in the movie together and they don't do that.
Woo!
That's what they're known for, Tyler.
Woo.
That's the only thing they're known. And Hank Pym beating the shit out
Hank
of his
Hill.
wife. Hank Pym.
Oh.
Beating the absolute shit out of his wife on an HDMI
Hank Hill
cord.
beating Peggy's ass?
You aren't correct. Spaghetti and meatballs is pieces of shit. Frito pie.
Your famous Brown Betty is just the back of the box
Yep.
and the ingredients.
They do reveal that in an episode.
Yep.
So, you hated the movie?
No, it's fine. It's just
Lower tier, top tier, mid tier?
Do you rate it above Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
Do you rate
There's a lot.
it above X-Men Origins Wolverine? 'Cause that movie is garbo.
Yeah, but probably Captain Marvel is like mid tier. It's definitely not like top tier out of the Marvel movies.
At this point, I was like, I don't even know what my rankings are. It's like, I feel
Yeah.
like, was it bad? Are you low
No,
tier? Are you
it
okay? It's remember to have bad,
Yeah.
okay, and good tier.
it was alright.
There's a lot more okay tiers than there are good. There's actually a deceptive amount of bad.
I was gonna say, do you still put like before what it spawned off?
The absolute
Guardians
worst
1 is your first.
No, the absolute worst Marvel movie is Thor: Dark World,
Yeah.
and the other
That
one
no,
is-
that's what I was thinking. Like the aliens in this
oh,
movie.
No, hold on, tell me I lost audio. I think we did for a second. All right, we're back, baby.
Maybe.
All right, so I just said
That's
Thor: Dark World is
I
absolutely
still think
the worst.
the aliens from this movie reminded me of the elves from Dark World.
Never used assets, Tyler. Like 10
I
years
know.
later, I doubt it. But like, so what? My number one Marvel movie, motherfucking Thor: Dark World. Man, I love like to torture myself. Like it's my least favorite and my favorite. I don't know. Fucking Spider-Man 2. I know it's not MCU, but I still love that movie a lot. I don't know. Fuck you. What's your favorite Marvel movie? Tyler, you ask me, and then you look at your fucking... You ask me a question, then you get on your phone.
That doesn't mean I can't hear.
You didn't hear me.
Yeah, you said Thor: Dark World.
What's your number one favorite?
I don't know.
How you gonna fucking ask me?
Again, it's probably like Guardians 1.
Why?
Come and get your love.
just because the soundtrack.
I mean, that's the big factor, but
You don't even like the theme of that movie.
space,
No.
the final frontier,
No.
nowhere,
Accepting you're a bad person.
pig races.
Yeah. You got it.
I love
James
you a good
Gunn.
pig race. I love betting
James
on
Gunn
them.
spread
That's
the
why I never
pig
have money
race
on. I'm always
from-
betting on pig races.
You know, I'll never forget that canonically Stan Lee has been in jail. In intergalactic jail because of Guardians of the Galaxy. John, your favorite movie is definitely Rise of the Silver Surfer.
No.
Alright.
Most of the Fox ones are just bad to okay. They're okay.
Oh yeah, they're making a fourth X-Men, but it's probably the last one with that cast because they got bought out by Fox. With James McAvoy and all them. Like, I'm surprised Jennifer Lawrence came back. I really thought she, like... Because she signed on for First Class back before she really got big. And it's like, you can tell she's like, God damn it, I signed on to a contract. I fulfill it. She got nudes leaked, so, I mean...
Ooh.
Best case scenario for me. Just saying. Yep, dead air. Here we go.
Well, I'm trying to think. It's like Marvel movies. I don't know if I could pick an absolute best. I almost put like...
Avengers 1.
It's like, here's a group of like 4 or 5 movies. It's like, okay, those are definitely good and they still hold up.
I'd say overall the best, like, trilogy, like, holds up together the most is probably Captain America. He's not my favorite Avenger, but he probably has the most solid trilogy. Granted, like, he has the most crossovers in his trilogy, like Civil War.
His aren't even about him. It's like, first one, yes, and then the second one is like, that was almost like...
That was the downfall of, like, S.H.I.E.L.D., so, I mean...
Yeah, that was almost like, it's a mini Avengers movie. And then the third one is, that is basically Avengers movie.
It was Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
Still got Caps. I'd say it's better. Like, I'd say, like, Cap 3 in the best way sacrifices itself for the overall plot. Whereas Iron Man 2, really good outside of that. Whiplash deserved, like, more of that movie. Like, Mickey Rourke really was, like, you could tell he had fun as Whiplash.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a shame because like they had Justin Hammer. I was like, they could have done more with this, but they had to tee up Avengers. And I get it. Like, it just makes it harder to rewatch Iron Man 2 because it kind of just drops its plot for 40 minutes. Like, it really does. 40 hours, Tyler.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my absolute favorite, I don't know, fucking Cheech and Chong's Wild Adventure. That counts, right? I mean, my favorite Marvel movie right now is probably Spider-Verse.
Look at this unit.
That absolute unit. That ain't it, Chief. So, all right. So
Big
you're talking
fucking
about
cat.
You got Captain Marvel. So would you at least put it up there as like, okay, it's top tier movie, so like it holds up, even though it's kind of more.
I don't know if it
prequel to
holds up.
Endgame?
I just saw the movie tonight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, where do you
We'll
stick
see
it
like
right now?
six. We'll see it like I probably won't. I have not watched another Marvel movie like a second time. I haven't watched. Okay, I did watch Infinity War twice.
Spider-Verse.
Well, yeah, and Spider-Verse is not an MCU movie, but it is a really good fucking movie. Civil War. I really have not felt a need to rewatch any of
So
these
you didn't
movies.
rewatch Black
I really am just-
Panther,
And that's why we got that question wrong at trivia.
or Ant-Man and
Or
Wasp.
Civil War.
No, God, no. I got what I needed out of Black Panther. Was all right. Like I didn't need to rewatch it a million times. It's CGI. Like that movie really does. Like, okay, yeah, I've seen like that movie CGI gets shitty at the end of her Black Panther. It's sad. Like in their climactic battle in that
We
train
blew our
scene.
budget.
And that, yeah, there really is. And that train scene, I was like, it really just gets like, wow, guys, like, really? Like,
Here's the final fight.
yeah, you really like. I like the setting. Fuck, man, like, nah, I can't think of like Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, I've never seen that one.
Black Panther at least had one of the better villains recently.
Yeah. Killmonger.
Yeah.
I think that was also due to just the actor's performance, but
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the point. It's like this is a villain you actually sort of like
sympathize
invested
with.
in.
Yeah,
It's like this one. It's like, okay, Jude Law was the villain, I guess, in the AI computer. I'm like,
I mean, Jude Law he was all right. I mean, once again, you saw it coming. Like the guy.
Three are the real villains.
Also,
No!
I will say, so far, this is the best Green Lantern movie I've ever fucking seen. It's basically they really just reminded me of the Green Lantern. I was like,
Ooh, that's not a good way to do it. Ooh.
what?
Compared to Green Lantern, ooh,
That's what I'm saying. It's the best Green Lantern movie so far.
that's not saying much.
I do love that. I do love that gag from Deadpool 2 where he goes back in time and shoots himself as
Yeah.
soon as he accepts Green Lantern and he kills himself. This is it. The big leagues. Fuck, man. Like, no. Avengers 1. I don't even know if I can rewatch it. I really do feel like after Endgame, I'm just checked out, dude. Like,
Marvel in general.
It
Well,
is-
I mean, they don't have anything planned. It's just like we have these movies.
well, I mean,
coming.
I have no need. Like, man, I can't wait for this. Like, I really haven't felt that for a long time for Marvel movies. They're just fucking schlock. Fuck you, Tyler. You really get hyped as hell. Tyler was salivating. He said, "Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel. I'm
She's
going
a chick.
to see
She's a
Captain
chick."
Marvel." I was like,
Yeah,
Tyler,
but-
calm the hell down, please. And this was Tuesday. We hadn't even made plans to see the movie yet. He's like, fucking Captain Marvel.
it was Mardi Gras. He was that messed
He
up.
went, woo. He went, oh, oh. He's breathing heavy. He went, I want to see Captain Marvel. You know, what time are we at?
Hour 18.
We got to go 3 hours for episode 30, baby.
3 hours.
Extra long time for the
That's a
boys.
no.
Okay, Tyler, what did you think of Captain Marvel?
What?
Okay, apparently wasn't smutty enough because he doesn't pay attention.
I don't know
Yeah.
what movie he was.
I still think it was like middle of the road for the most part. It's like I'm not really invested in the dialogue, but also not really invested in the action scenes. It's all right.
It's all right.
10 out of 10.
Do you like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel?
I do.
I guess she fit.
She fits in the suit.
I mean, I'm not really, all about Brie Larson like Justin over here is. So
Fuck you.
I mean, seriously,
I'm sorry,
if Brie
she's a
Larson-
fucking adult, and you're looking at little girls.
I thought she looked like she was like 20s or something, but
She's an adult.
So she looks
Young
good
adult.
for her age then?
What, Tyler?
I don't know.
What the fuck are you? You said young adult. Like, you just said so fucking persnickety. I mean, like, at least I'm
She
upfront about
looks like
fucking
she's like
kids.
a young adult. She's probably really in her like 30s or something. I don't know.
I think she just actually. I think I saw an article. Either her or Scarlett Johansson literally just turned 30. I was like, damn.
I think that's Scarlett.
ScarJo has been in a lot.
She's been in a lot for her
I was gonna say,
age.
she's been acting for a lot, and it
She's
feels like
damn
longer
good.
than
She's
2
wearing
decades.
them like. I love it.
Damn spandex. Leather pants.
Ooh, na na na. I'm so horny.
So I mean, what Endgame's next month?
2 months.
Into April.
Woo! End of April.
Yeah, they moved it
Okay.
up. They just like with Infinity War.
Okay.
Because I think actually people said they called that was going to happen because I think they have another Disney movie launch like 2 weeks later, and they don't want to like train wreck themselves. So at least that way, if you move it up a week, they got 3 weeks.
Sure.
I think it's pretty cool how in the movie the alien said, "Hey, I can turn into things." Funny. I don't know, man. Like, let's talk about something else because obviously we've drained Captain Marvel and she's drained me and she's drained me.
She needs to drain
What else?
my nose.
What else is going on, John? What games you been playing, man?
After Kingdom Hearts, I was actually playing Anthem.
Ugh.
But they were playing Kingdom Hearts, the bar wasn't there before.
Ugh.
Your system hasn't bricked yet?
No,
Why not?
It's crashed. I think once.
But didn't brick.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a thing I read when I was pissing before the movie. The Division 2 has an 89 to 92 gigabyte
Jeez.
update.
So that's the whole install.
That's like your day one patch. It's like,
Yeah, that
fuck,
means even
man.
if I did want to play it, I'd have to wait a week. If that.
You have the option to get better internet.
At least Red Dead shipped you with an install disc, so it went faster. This is like this day one patch. It's like fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
it's Ubisoft. They do whatever they want.
I guess I
So
thought,
is
man, if
EA,
Red Dead can
but-
fucking do it,
Division is Ubisoft.
it's Division of Ubisoft. Though. Listen to John, he's not lying to you.
I mean, do you even
Tell
want?
him he looks
Are
like a
you
queer.
are you actually going to play the Division or just don't care?
No, I don't give a shit.
So what's the next game on the radar
Devil May Cry, baby.
after Devil May Cry?
Sekiro.
After that.
Oh yeah, that's at the end of the month too.
Yoshi.
Yoshi!
Like 4 days after Sekiro.
Oh, that's messed up.
You think you'll beat it in time?
I'm playing both at the same time. Oddly enough, I'll be more scared of Yoshi. Like,
It's too much yarn.
ow! I don't know. Yeah, Yoshi. I mean, I got 3 games this month. Shit, dude, that's enough. I don't want to play Anthem. I'll get Anthem next year when it's $20 and they fixed it. So, see you
If they
next year,
fix
Anthem.
it.
See you next year, losers.
Well, BioWare has been pretty proactive at fixing. They're actually releasing another update next week.
Yeah, but I can play Devil May Cry right now.
Yeah, it's probably better to play that.
No.
I'm not saying Anthem's like a 10 out of 10 game. It's kind of just like the way Destiny 1 was, unfortunately. It's like, here's a base, and they're going to build off it.
I just don't like that. I do not like that. I like
That's
games.
that's the whole games with services thing that
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
people are
Like,
doing.
but there's some games that do it well. Like, and some games.
What's
have
one that has done it well? I can't think of one.
games as a service?
Borderlands?
League of Legends.
Initially? Do you
Yeah.
count that it's been in beta forever before they actually went like, hey, it's actually
But it was
somewhere
always
released?
free.
Yeah, that's because they were free
Man,
model.
if that's the case, wouldn't it be Dota 2?
Yeah, I mean,
Recently,
recent. There's another game that I actually read an article like games that have done it pretty well. Rocket League.
Yep.
They're constantly updating, adding new stuff. Fortnite. I mean, yeah, like it's a money pig, but I mean, like they're constantly updating. You don't have to spend anything, and like based on, I mean, yeah, no kids play it, but I mean they're updating it. Like there's something doing it, and it's like it's all free, and they're constantly doing it. I mean, like, but they do some scummy shit, like release a physical copy because they know parents are stupid. And like even Chad said, like I think it's only 1,000 V-Bucks. That's $10, and then you're getting basically a $20 skin. It's like no, they're really like scamming parents. They're just saying my son likes Fortnite like that because they released it just for the holiday season. That I don't think they sell it anymore. So they're just banking on stupid parents. So it is what it is. Apex Legends, Overwatch. games as a service. Like you paid $40 back then, but you haven't had to pay it. Well, there's loot crates, but so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind of hard. It's like
I wish
everybody's playing in the game with a service, and it's like.
But then they only do it. Well, okay, Overwatch is doing it. Like I kind of wish like I was kind of hoping. And I kind of hope. Seeing how Smash is selling gangbusters, I kind of hope like they do additional years of DLC possibly or something, and it's like maybe let Sakurai like. You can oversee it, but like you don't have to be like main director. Like it actually came out this past week during the development of Ultimate. Did you read about this? He pretty much like had to go to the hospital, couldn't go to it, and put himself on an IV drip like while working. And it's like, dude, calm the fuck down. It's like don't die. Like I don't want him to be on the next Smash Brothers. Like I want him just like pretty much he's trained this team. He's worked with this team at Bandai Namco for 2 games now. You can trust him enough. You can have input on the characters like. At a certain point, you're gonna have to turn those reins over and like let them do DLC. Or I'm fine if they just do Echo Fighter DLC. Like I'm absolutely fine with that. Like still want my Shadow Echo Fighter. So I wanted them to do that for Mario Kart 8. Like I really thought like graphically like I don't see how they're gonna release another Mario Kart game with a base and say this is the new Mario Kart. Like other than it being the new Mario Kart when you have Mario Kart Deluxe on the same system. Like I don't. Like, I'm sure we'll see 9, but I was like, there's no way you can tell me 60 or 60, which one are you going to get? Deluxe is going to have the most content. Like, so, I mean, I'll get it. Like, trust me, I love the Mario Kart, but I was like, man, it's a lot of content. So I was hoping with Deluxe, they pretty much like, yeah, we're going to take Deluxe and, like, do DLC. And I was hoping they'd do that with Odyssey, but Odyssey really hasn't got any DLC outside of free ones. At this point, I really think they're going to do a Galaxy 2 and just release a Odyssey 2, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. I'd love a DLC expansion, but this long without an announcement of it, I would assume sequel, or they're just going to have another 3D Mario. This could be the first console we have 2 3D Marios in its lifetime. Well, outside of Galaxy 1 and 2. So I'd be fine with that. Fucking Destiny 2 was a good game. No.
That was it. I don't even remember you playing Destiny 2.
I played Destiny 2 the first 2 weeks, and once again, I ran out of shit to do. They really did not, like, they fixed some things, but there's just some things they just, like, glaringly omitted, like, especially when you can't, like, you have to go, like, I get it, like, you want people to interact, you have to go on Reddit to find people to, like, play a thing. I know they have a queue now for stuff, right? For Destiny 2?
For some stuff.
That's so fucking
it's
stupid.
Like, see, that's one of the, at least the nice things about Anthem. It's like, everything has matchmaking to it. So if you do Stronghold or anything, it's like matchmaking. It's like, so at least they at least have that, but it's like Destiny 2's had years to do quality of life things to actually do it. And it's like Anthem's like slowly catching up to learn like, oh, okay, you know what would be nice if you could just hit a button and go on an expedition other than walk around Fort Taurus and then like, oh, I want to go somewhere. I'm on the other side of the base. Let me go walk to my mech so I can actually go do something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've been like, I mean, I told Tyler this months ago. Like, I just feel like I'm so close to just restarting Final Fantasy 14 and just playing it again. Like, I got a friend who, like, plays it a lot, and he's been telling me about it, and he's like, it's a lot better. Like, even when they did a Realm Reborn, I was like, I played it for a few months, and he was like, dude, it's, like, so much better. Like, they've streamlined a lot of stuff. I was like, man. But I was like, I do kind of want to play the story of the past couple expansions of WoW, but I've heard it gets fucking stupid. So I really don't want to do that. So, I mean, you know, there's that. But, I mean, I did enjoy just, like, the questing of, like, WoW. It's kind of, like, mindless.
It is.
I figured out, man, why don't
especially when they tell you where to fucking go.
Yeah.
Here's the yellow arrow. Yeah.
WoW Matrix. Still remember the WoW Matrix days. Nobody uses it anymore.
Nope.
Is it shut down?
I don't know, or if it just got merged into all the other ones.
There's just no need
to. Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have to revive it for Vanilla WoW?
No.
No?
They're gonna have the arrow in Vanilla WoW?
No, that one. No, that one you might actually need like an add-on.
We're back in business, baby.
But I mean, you can still get that add-on through other services that isn't WoW Matrix.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, that's supposed to come out.
I mean, you might have to set up like a somewhat different profile on those help apps, but overall, yeah, they'll probably let you mod old WoW because you could originally do it. It just depends on what they'll allow if they do place bans on anything. Because their whole point of making classic WoW is, oh, you want to experience it classically. And yeah, there were mods back then, but if you're using mods, what's the, like current day mods, what's the fucking point? So
They just want to do it when WoW wasn't stupid. WoW's stupid. WoW is stupid. Stop playing it. You don't have fun. You don't. You told me
I have a
don't.
new incentive.
What?
Be the highest rank in Azurite level.
Azurite? What is that?
Or at least in the guild.
That's your stupid necklace thing.
Yeah. It's your heirloom necklace that you power up so that you can unlock traits for 3 items. And you have to meet a certain level to even unlock the trait. That's their gimmick, this expansion.
So,
It's dumb.
Yep. The other day, I received 2 Blu-rays in. And, I can't wait to watch,
Caddyshack?
Beyblade and Beyblade V-Force again.
Yeah, Caddyshack.
Hell yes,
I thought you were going to reference the Code Geass movie.
do you want to... I mean, that's coming to theaters. I hope they don't fucking bring Lelouch back. Like
They are.
But, I mean, the thing is, you really need to see those movies, because you know they changed some things. They actually made, like, Nunnally less important. And I was like, okay. Like, that was his first big turn of, like, yeah, I'm a bastard who let this shit happen. And he regrets it. And the guy, the TV producer guy, apparently he knows sooner that he is... actually, you know that scene where Nunnally finds out Lelouch is him? They changed that to the TV producer. They take that away from Nunnally. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, I noticed her in the whatever teaser picture or whatever. I'm like, what's up with her being in this?
Yeah, so it's that. I mean, I wonder how they're gonna go about it. But I loved like the ending of like Code Geass. Like he united the world by making a common villain, and Suzaku had to kill him. Spoiler alert for Code Geass. He only had like 20 plus years. Oh, that's right. Fuck. I was gonna post this GIF reaction for like my interpretation of like Captain Marvel outside of here's if you want to watch the Air Force jacking off for 2 hours. Also insert Spike Spiegel scene of I love a woman who can kick my ass.
Nah, fitting.
So there's that. Tyler, what's going on with you right now? What's your love life looking like?
Well, from what I've read on this, through the National Enquirer,
Tyler's looking at astrology again.
apparently Octopath Traveler sold 1.5 million copies.
And they're doing a prequel for mobile, and they are working
So
on the
it's a
next
console
console game.
game.
Yeah, they're doing a console game too, which people are like, cool. But it's also the same team that does Bravely Default, and people are like, go do a Bravely Default next. Like this pretty much is like make a Bravely Default but like console. Because people are thinking like they made the best of what they did for the first one, but like I'd be fine with another Bravely Default because it hints at it at the end of the second one. So,
But what do you mean my love life?
I don't know what's going on with you. You have like
Nothing.
16 girls crawling at you.
They're not crawling
yeah.
at me.
Yeah.
One might be, but I'm like, nah.
Why not? Mention her specifically and what blood type you think she is.
No. And no.
All right.
So you're just like beating
She's a
her
no
away with
type.
a stick?
So what?
So you're beating her away with like a stick or something?
I mean, you gotta tease it a little, John, but otherwise, yeah.
But if you don't want it, why tease it?
It's fun.
You were treating her like a canker sister.
I did a little shrug there, y'all.
It's almost like one day we're just gonna go to trivia. You're not gonna show up, and we're gonna find out you're locked in her basement or something, tied up.
I mean,
And once again, I'm about to fuck my way to Tyler's freedom. Many a time this has happened. I've been cornered and I've had to fuck my way out of it. Like
he's technically not wrong with that, but in the he had to fuck his way to freedom part.
I'm just saying with this girl, I was like,
sex trafficking is no joke. Sex trafficking.
if you don't want it, don't tease it like you
I'm
want
not-
it.
Just
Okay,
tell her
technically I'm not
next time she
teasing.
hits on you, say, "You old stanky bitch."
Then
Say
feel her
that, and
titties.
I will laugh.
Then feel her titties and get out of there.
No, that's sexual assault, Tyler. But calling her an old stanky bitch, that's your opinion. That's
No.
protected by the First Amendment. You grabbing her titties, that is not.
Old stankity bitch.
You old stankity bitch! Get away from me!
Okay, I know you know
Get
yourself.
away
but
from me!
She was
you
definitely
stupid
like
cunt.
pressing the chest area up on arms on Wednesday.
On you?
On me, yeah. I
She did it on me too. I'm about to cuff you.
See what I'm saying? Like
Do
you were
you
close
want
enough to where
to?
you were feeling the other side there.
She won't go see ICP with me.
No.
And like me
Like
and
I said, like you said, I want to go to see what all goes on there more so than see the music.
I mean, I'd listen to it
because I already know some of the things that go on there, which is why I want to go. But
fuck,
that's one of the things.
You want to go there to what?
Either
you
watch
can fuck a
or
bitch
get
in
some
clown
fuck.
makeup, John.
Definitely bring condoms to that place.
I'm gonna wear nothing but condoms on me, slip in and out. I'm
And
like
then
a penguin
also-
on the ground with
Nude or just topless women. That's always fun.
Okay.
Actually, that's some raves, but raves.
So
Key West, sometimes of the year. News of popping in Ohio. Maybe it's Indiana.
you know what? I got something to say. This is the 30th podcast. I got some demands for the next podcast. For not necessarily the next one.
I will
I
not
want-
follow them.
I want Lucy on the podcast.
She doesn't listen to these.
I want you. I'm telling you to.
Doesn't mean she'll respond.
I want Chad and Reed on the same podcast. I want to do a live podcast during Chad's son's birth.
So our
How
next
are we gonna do that? We're
so
gonna
our
get
next
Momo.
podcast is
We're gonna drive down.
May?
We're gonna be like, Allie, can you please quiet down? We're trying to talk about My Neighbor Totoro.
He's like, guys, that's my wife having a child
So
here.
we're gonna bust
Chad,
in
what
in
did
the
you think about
delivery room.
Totoro?
So we're gonna bust in the delivery room and have a podcast while she's screaming.
I want a completely super drunk podcast.
How drunk?
I want to be really drunk. I want Tyler to be really drunk. Chad had half a margarita at dinner tonight. He got really drunk.
Who?
Chad.
He did half a margarita.
He had half a margarita, and I kept
Well, it
shit
is
talking.
tequila.
I was like, he's not gonna finish it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll show you. He really did. Me and Taylor were talking shit about him, and he was like trying to like do it. And he's like, Chad, you're gonna get a brain freeze. He's like, oh. And I was like, yeah, you fucking idiot. And he's like, and then like. He got up and walked away, then came back and was like, he's pissing me off. And, like, she tried to finish it, and like then he came back and she sat it back down, and he didn't drink anymore. She's like, Allie, your husband's really making me mad. He's like wasting that margarita because he didn't even try to look what it was. He just saw Taylor order one. He's like, I want one of those.
Jeez.
I got a chicken fajita. Cause if Madonna,
Wait, which restaurant did y'all go to? Which one?
we went to LJ's.
Isn't it El Jaliense or whatever? And it's just shortened to...
People call it LJ's.
Yeah, because they can't fucking say the word.
El Science. I went there. Allie kind of got mad that I showed Asher.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
No. We were up there in the upstairs, and I helped him move furniture, and I opened up the window, and she was like, "Don't like show him there's like stuff to do outside the window." I was like, I told him there's scary monsters if you fall down in the trees, but he just thought it was fun. Like he was entertained by like the trees being right there, and I was like, she's like, "He better not jump out there," and I was like, "Let's go, Keita." Like we all just jump out and like, let's leave this popsicle stand. Yeah. I want Chad to have 3 beers. That's 2 more that'll put him in the pocket. I want Reed to be not in my life. Like I think it's just a really good, fun, drunk podcast. It'll probably be. I gotta make that promise now. There probably will be shame-based edits. So. We haven't had any of those so far. Like it's mostly been like. That's another reason why we couldn't. I'll talk about it off the podcast, but there's a reason why we couldn't do the road podcast. There's a reason for that.
There's another reason?
Yeah,
I just assumed
Besides
because
audio?
Reed's in the car. And
Oh, yeah, he told me about this. Yeah, we got to discuss it off topic.
So.
I said the name of the podcast. Kind of. Anyway.
So,
It's
there's
Reed's
that.
fault.
I kind of feel like I want to get a renewed energy, but I'm also like feeling like, man, we're 30. We're really close to 50.
We're 20 away.
That's halfway to 100.
Why the hell are we jumping straight to 50?
But I'm saying, like, okay, if 40 is going to be big. But I'm saying, like, we're past 25. We're past the halfway point to getting to 50. That's like a big milestone, in my opinion. I can't wait for it because I want to.
Oh.
Should
Did
that be?
Did you say it's
that's
halfway
way-
to die?
What? Yeah, I said 100. We're gonna all die.
Well, it's funny because my
Tyler put
boss,
cyanide in all our drinks.
my boss at work, Joe, his birthday's coming up. It's actually today, I think.
It was yesterday.
Anyway, okay, time wise, yeah, yesterday.
No. It was
He said,
Thursday.
I thought they said it was the.
It's
the ninth.
No. It was today. Yesterday. It was the 8th.
Okay,
They said in
yeah,
the huddle.
technically yesterday,
Yo.
but
Hey, what's up?
he told me, yeah, I'm going on 40. I'm like, oh, you're halfway there.
No. Somebody made an over the hill joke.
At the
Also,
huddle?
you stole my fucking joke. Well, I'm not in that. I used to do that creepy thing on Facebook. Happy birthday. 7 more to go.
I just said you're halfway there because I mean,
said I'd be
generally
almost...
we're about living to 80 or more. So
What?
You expect to live past 80?
Your liver's not going to make it to 30.
I expect to be a millionaire.
How much do you have in your bank account?
$20.
Hey, yo, his dick don't work. That shit is soft as a pillow.
Did you say
How the hell
shop?
are you going to be a millionaire?
I'll get there one day.
Dan Schneider. Bring all my bitches back. Bring back the bitches. I need my bitches. That new shit you put out is whack. Dan Schneider.
We're gonna get
Victoria Justice.
copyright claimed. On
I know
this.
you want to touch this.
We're not even monetized. We're gonna get copyright claimed.
Lizzie McGuire is tight, but I bet Zoe's tighter. Look at that chest. Dig into her vagina.
You know what song I like?
Amanda Bynes, you a little bit crazy, but you can still have my babies.
It's by what is it? It's like Flesh Blood, something like that. It's from what's his name?
Usher.
The guy who made China, Illinois.
China, Illinois.
But it was during hard Skyline Scopio PPO, whatever that show was called. It's like Flesh Blood the band, but the song's called John Candy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like the actor?
Yes, like the actor. Like John, look it up right quick. We're gonna play it.
Hold
You
me
have a phone? Just
closer,
look
Johnny.
I am, but who can get there first?
Probably not me.
All right, so we need to be like wrapping up this episode.
So I thought you said 3 hours.
It's getting kind of late. I'll record an extra audio podcast. I really thought about doing a solo episode last week, but I was like, no. Also, guess what, guys?
Okay, sorry, it's Fruit Blood. Not
Guess
Flesh
what?
Blood.
This episode's coming out on Wednesday.
Okay.
It's launching on my birthday.
Preemptive happy birthday?
Yeah, I really did change the date Wednesday months ago, so it'd be on my birthday. Just kidding, but that did work out in my favor.
So yeah,
On my birthday! And I can't believe when to go to my birthday movie. And I paid for myself. You made me pay for my birthday movie, my birthday by myself?
yeah.
I love that. I told Tyler that I love that Lawyer Squad.
Lawyer
Just
Squad.
the Real Housewives of Atlanta parody. Just like, it's my motherfucking birthday, bitch. Like,
Oh, hey, I got you a present.
You really gonna bring me a birthday gift to my birthday party with a birthday gift on my birthday? Bitch. Like,
Musty bitch.
musty bitch. We'll show you the skit after this. It really is fucking hilarious.
Wait.
So, alright, Tyler. Final regards. It's episode 30. Actually, hold on. Before we go, we're all going to make one promise of what we're going to do better on the podcast. Be introspective. I'm not going to point out what's wrong with you, but I want you to look into yourself.
Okay.
Alright, you.
I promise for the next episode, I will go to the doctor sooner than 5 days after I get sick. Maybe 6.
That's
the next episode.
You know what? I was thinking Tyler's like, I'm gonna get off my phone, but the fact that you're gonna take better care of yourself, that's even better.
I will say though, the whole time I was sick, I was drinking mostly nothing but water, so I was a hydrated bitch.
That's alright, cool. Good.
I was super hydrated.
I'm just saying, like,
It felt good.
you just need to, like, you don't take medicine.
But I stay hydrated.
That's not.
I'm at least helping fight my own battles.
I'm glad you're drinking water and not so. But you were drinking. Who gives a shit, John?
No. Let me add on to that. We got more Pepsis in, so water might take a vacation for a while.
You could get more if you want it, Tyler.
Oh, I know, but I've had too much recently.
Like, too much, like, going to the bathroom
No,
much?
just straight water.
You think you're hot shit. You're just a name on my list. I'll take you out, kid. All right, John, what are you going to do? What's your dedication to the future of the podcast?
To the future?
To
I have
the
no
future.
clue.
Sekiro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play games during the podcast from
No,
now
I want John to speak more. I want John to speak clearly and say, Tyler, you're a goddamn cunt. Like, that's what you
Say it, John.
Just
Say it.
call him out.
Tyler, God damn it, this boy is not correct. I'm gonna make a promise to do more fleshed out and thorough characters.
Okay.
So no more just this character popping in. He's like,
little quiet boy Johnny.
and he's gonna be recurring. Quiet Boy Johnny's back.
What happened to Pound Cake King?
I really thought about bringing him back for the podcast. I really did but he really, last time I talked to him, he just really felt ashamed that, you guys misinterpreted him. You made him out, you vilified this man.
Man, a child predator.
You made him out to be, but everybody else, but you two saw him as just,
He was pounding little boys.
you made a pariah out of him. He didn't.
He brought children to Pound Town.
I did no such thing. I make Pound Cake Town.
And no one wants pound cake.
Everyone but you two.
That was just a front for Pound Town.
No, just cake.
Do you
You
have a
ain't
van?
got no cake, boy. You have no ass.
Pound cake, do you have a van? Is that how you transport the children there?
I have a Mitsubishi Honda.
Even bigger.
This
Mother
Russian
always-
guy became...
You make me out to be pariah. I make you out to be Messiah.
He worships Tyler now.
that pariah messiah.
Oh no.
You are the Messiah of the pariahs.
Yeah.
You know, the other day at work, Tyler really walked up to me and said, "You're a fucking stupid cunt." And I said, "Oh, you silver-tongued devil, you." I
That doesn't
appreciate it.
sound like Tyler. Walking out of the meat department just to say that.
He'd say, "Oh, gee!"
It was a slow night.
He said, "Oh, I just took a shit." Like, that's what he says every time he talks to women.
Every time.
Apparently it works.
That's how I get him at the bar.
You get approached by him. You know
They
what?
know my bowels are
All right,
clean.
for real though, this is it for the 30th episode of the podcast. I've been Captain 30, and I've been joined by
Double rum and coke boy.
Ho
You're dumb beanie boy.
Ho.
You got the beanie, so it's your fault.
No.
I'm unfortunately
Do
still
you, hold on, hold on. Let's tear that apart.
No,
Do you-
we're ending.
No. If you buy a gun and a child gets a hold of it and they kill somebody, do you blame the parent for buying the gun? No, you blame the
Always.
child.
Always.
It's the child's fault.
It's always the parent's fault for not raising the child right.
I'm not beating the child enough.
Listen, if I leave my gun out on the table and my kid takes it and shoots somebody, arrest that child.
Arrest the parent.
No, not my fault.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach him responsibility. It cost somebody their life, but he's going to learn now in jail. Prison.
Technically,
I
it'd
hope
be
not
Judy
just
first, but
He's going to go. I'll testify against my child.
Oh no.
but it's still John's fault. I wear
Anyways,
this
all
beanie
right,
every day because he got
and
it
the
for me.
third member of this DK crew.
It said it. You were talking over me. I'm unfortunately still John.
Again.
And
Again.
we'll see you boys later, but we're going to sing a song together.
Oh hell no.
Here we go.
Goodbye to you.
Why that one?
Goodbye to everything. I don't know anything else from that song.
What I do. Hold on, here. Let's all sing a song that we know. Here we go.
I was about to say, right as we start, just cut it off.
No, hold on. All right, we all sing a song. Here we go. We all going to know. I want y'all to join in.
I got to sneeze.
Hold me closer, Tiny John. Hold me closer, Tiny John. Fuck. Alright, you know what? End it. Fuck it. You ruined it. Hold on. Here goes
Yeah, don't be talking to me or you.
Here goes a song.